students, my name is Hitesh Narashed. I am from Manara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 10th standard, that is coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry, we already discussed about distance formula and some of the problems based on distance formula. So let us move on to the next set of problems based on distance formula. Yes, so the problem tells us that find a relationship between x and y such that points x comma y is equidistant from the points 7 comma 1 and 3 comma 5. So that means here we have to find a relationship between x and y. So that point x and y. Here the variable is x and y. We don't know about that coordinate, but that coordinate is an equidistant point from those 2 points. So when we have a line here, for example here a line is there, so I will take this as AB. Here A is 7 comma 1 and B is 3 comma 5. That means here it is a one point is there P, which is equidistant from the both the 2 points A and B. So P of xy, I will take P of xy. Yes. So this is about the problem. Here we have to find out the relationship. So when we take any number of point, that point is equidistant from those 2 points. So we have to find a relationship. What are the possibility of relationship? We have to take that one. So just observe here AP is equal to BP, because here it is equidistant point, means here it has the point is located at exactly the same distance from A and from B. So here it is a midpoint. I think midpoint between those 2 points here. So our midpoint of this line AB. So like that. So we have to take. That means here when we take this point, here this distance and this distance are one and the same. So that's why we can take AP is equal to BP here. So consider points. Consider those 2 points as A of 7 comma 1 and B of 3 comma 5. B of 3 comma 5 are the endpoints of AB, and also we have to consider P of x comma y be a midpoint or equidistant point from the A and B. You can take any midpoint of AB. Yes. Midpoint means the distance between this point and this distance and this distance is one and the same. So that's why we can take it as AP is equal to BP. Yes. So here we have to insert the distance formula. So here just observe distance formula is equal to distance square is equal to x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So let us take square on both sides. Squaring. So it becomes easier to us. So here firstly we have to remove the brackets. Firstly we have to remove the square roots. AP square is equal to BP square. So then here what happens here, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. In both the cases we have to write the same thing here in AP square. AP means here this is x1 y1, x2 y2. Firstly we have to take x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. So x2 is x. Here x minus 7 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to then BP square. So here B x1 y1 x2 y2. So here x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square. Then so we have to simplify. So we have identity, algebraic identity. This is a minus b whole square. Using that identity we have to solve this one. So try to solve your own. Yes, here x square minus 14x plus 49 a square minus 2ab plus b square. Then here a square y square minus 2y plus 1 is equal to here x square minus 6x plus 9 plus here y square minus 10y plus 25 plus 25. So here you have to take like this. After that you have to transpose all the things into one side. So just observe here x square is there, here x square is there. When we transpose this x square to the RHS side, so it becomes minus x square. So that's why we can easily cancel out these two. So must aware of sign here. So when it is minus here, so when after transposing, so it becomes plus x square. Then it won't be cancelled. So just remember about what are the signs are having in this case. So yes, here y square is there, here y square is there, here plus y square, here also plus y square. After transposing, it will get cancelled. Then yes, so here minus 14x is there, plus 49, minus 2y plus 1 and minus 6x plus 9, minus 10y plus 25 remains here. So what we have to do? So we have to transpose all the things to one side. So here minus 14x is there, here minus 6x is there. So take it on one side, that is minus 14x. After transposing minus 6x, it becomes plus 6x. Then here minus 2y is there, here minus 10y is there. So we have to transpose minus 10y to the LHS side. What happens here? So here minus 2y minus 10y, here after transposing it becomes plus 10y, that is minus 2y plus 10y. Then here plus 49 plus 1 means 50 plus 50. Then here plus 9 plus 25. 9 plus 25 means 34. So we have minus 34 is equal to 0. So how it is minus 34? Here 9 plus 25 means 34. It is the plus 34. After transposing to the LHS side becomes minus 34. Yes. Then we have to simplify. Here minus 14x plus 6x means minus 8x. Here minus 2y plus 10y, it is plus 8y. Here plus 50 minus 34 means plus 16 is equal to 0. So divided by 8. Let us divide 8 throughout this equation. So divided by 8, what happens here? Minus 8 by 8, that means minus x, plus here plus 8y by 8 means 8 getting cancelled, y plus 2 is equal to 0. Then we can also reduce it as a here we have to transpose all the things to the another side. What happens here? Minus x, here minus x turns into plus x and plus y turns into minus y. Then minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the relationship. This is the relationship we want in the case of this problem. That is, we have to find a relationship between x and y. Here the relationship between x and y, so it turns into the linear equation in two variables. So that means here we have to substitute the value of x and y. So the result will be, the relationship will be look like this. So we can insert any value of x and y. So here just observe, it's in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. It has an infinite number of solutions. So we already learnt in the linear equation in two variables. So let us move on to the next problem. Yes, so let us take the same kind of problem here. So just observe, find a point on the y-axis which is equidistant from the points a of 6, 5 and b of minus 4, 3 here. So that means here just observe one point, that is find a point on the y-axis. Here the point is on the y-axis means what about x-coordinate? X-coordinate is automatically 0 because when the point is on the y-axis means the x-coordinate of a point is 0. Again, when a point is on the x-axis means the y-coordinate of a point is 0. That means there is no any perpendicular distance between from the x-axis. So it locate on the x-axis means it has a perpendicular distance from the y-axis only. So that means it has a abscissa, not ordinate. Here in this case, so find a point on the y-axis means it has a point. A point is located on the y-axis only. That means there is no any perpendicular distance between from the y-axis. That means here the abscissa is 0. So ordinate is something. We don't know about that one. So here in this case abscissa is 0. Ordinate is y. You can take abscissa is 0 and ordinate as y. When in the case of x-axis, so you have to take abscissa is x, ordinate is 0. So that's why, that means there is no any perpendicular distance from the x-axis. So don't confuse on it. So you have to aware of what here. So when a point on the x-axis means take 0, y. And when the point is on the x-axis means take x, 0 as the point. So here it is a midpoint, that is equidistance from A and B. So that means here it is a one point is there. Yes, here it is A and here it is B. A of 6, 5 and B of -4, 3. So that means here it is located on the y-axis means P of 0, y is the required point. So we have to find out the value of. So we have to find out the point of on the y-axis here. So that means here the x coordinate is 0. So let us take the same procedure here. That is AP is equal to BP. Then AP square is equal to BP square. Same. But here the coordinate only changes. That is x coordinate of a point is 0. So let us take AP square and let us take BP square. Here x2 minus x1, that is 0 minus 6 whole square plus y minus 5, here y minus 5 whole square is equal to BP square. Here 0 minus of minus 4, 0 minus of minus 4 means plus 4 square. Then y minus 3 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square. So you have to insert the distance formula. So you just observe minus 6 whole square means it's a 36 plus here a minus 2 whole square, that is y square minus 10y plus 25 is equal to. Then 0 plus 4 whole square. 4 square means 16 plus here y square minus 6x, 6y, minus 6y plus 9. So here just observe y square is there, here y square is there, after transposing it cancels. Yes. So then, here we have to simplify that one. 36 plus 25. It means here it is 61. 61 minus 10y. Then is equal to 16 plus 9, it is 25. 25 minus 6y. Yes. After that, we have to transpose all the things here. So that is 61. After transposing minus plus 25, we get minus 25. So here I will transpose minus 10y to the RHS side, becomes plus 10y. Minus 6y plus 10y. Yes. 61 minus 25 means, so we have 36 is equal to minus 6y plus 4y is equal to minus 6y plus 10y is equal to 4y. That is y is equal to 36 divided by 4 is equal to 9. So this is the y coordinate. That means what is the required point here? That is the required point is 0, 4. Therefore, the point on the y-axis, equidistant from A and B is 0, 9. So like this we have to solve here. It's a one kind of solution, one kind of problems. So we have the solution of it. So here in this case many types of problems are there in your exercise. You have to solve in your home. So I hope you enjoyed this. Those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification very easily. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home.